Well, good afternoon, pharmacy aficionados. Welcome back again this quarter to www.salesystem.com.au. My name's Glenn Guilfoyle and I head up the specialty pharmacy services group called The Next Level. And we come to you each quarter like this in both written and video format with an insight, a learning, some form of cogitation that we can share with you in terms of how you continually improve your forward pharmacy service model. This time I want to actually bring you a topic which I'm going to cut in half. I'm going to deliver the first half today and come back in a next quarter and deliver the second half because it's quite long. There's a little bit in it and it's around work and traffic flow. Being the engine that drives compelling customer engagement and maximize basket size. So part one, here we go with the rhetorical question: what does Rafferty's rules look like in terms of pharmacy work and traffic flow? Okay, here we go. So when you think about a conveyor belt, what mental images are conjured? The classic Model T Ford, beginning at one end of the belt as a bare bones metal chassis and finishing at the other end of the line as a completely fitted out, ready to go car. Maybe. Your checked in luggage at the airport where you stickered and keyed in suitcase moves along a conveyor belt at your embarkation airport and ends up at another conveyor belt, hopefully at the right destination airport at the right time for you to recollect. Or any of many beverage manufacturing processes where life at one end of the conveyor belt begins as an empty, blank container and ends up at the other end as a labelled, capped, filled, ready to sell beverage container. Imagine what happens to the mass production efficiency of any of these processes if any one of the sequential steps at a designated spot along the line is randomly or even semi-routinely executed at an alternative sequential step and designated spot along that same line. Process breakdown and resulting mayhem. It's obvious and intuitive that such entities running conveyor belt processes would maximize every step of the process being executed in the right sequence in the right location. But many of us in retail pharmacy do not think this way in terms of how we run the dispensary. Why not? Because we know that our patients are humans and as such are not inanimate objects like cars, suitcases, and bottles of Coke. Or because we lamely believe that we are providing customer service by serving the customer whenever the customer and wherever they want to be served. Or we kid ourselves that we have to be nimble and flexible and take the next customer away from a customer congestion hotspot and serve them anywhere in the dispensary that's less congested. All these well-intentioned paradigms are silent killers of good work and traffic flow and therefore overall good customer engagement and service. And they happen all day, every day across Retail Pharmacy Australia. Let's go back to the airport scenario. The customer service agent at the lost baggage counter does not serve passengers who want to check in there. That service location is not for that purpose. There's a solid logic in this workflow and service counter designation. It becomes incumbent on any pharmacy aspiring to great customer engagement and service to adopt these principles. No more Rafferty's rules. So I'm going to stop there and come back next quarter and finish off with answering the question and the corollary: what are the hallmarks of effective work and traffic flow? I hope you and your team can use part one, today's content, to get the dialogue and juices flowing, and look forward to you joining me again next quarter for the back half of this total picture on work and traffic flow being the engine that drives compelling customer engagement and maximise basket size. I've been Glenn Guilfoyle, over and out for this quarter.